Welcome back to the channel JF Coin World of Rare Money, Hidden Treasure, and Surprising History. Today's video is about a small copper coin that many people ignore, but collectors chase with passion. This is the legendary 1941 wheat penny, 1-cent Lincoln coin from the United States, and this tiny coin can be worth as much as $42 in today's market. Stay with me till the very end because this story will change how you look at old pennies forever. Let's travel back in time to the year 1941. The world was on the edge of World War II. America was preparing for difficult times. Factories were running non-stop. People were saving every cent they earned. And in the middle of all this, the United States Mint created one of the most iconic coins in history, the Lincoln wheat penny. This coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. But the 1941 version stands out because of its historical importance and the quality of its striking dot on the front of the coin. You can see the powerful portrait of Abraham Lincoln. His face looks serious and strong, symbolizing leadership in hard times. Above his head you see the words "In God We Trust." To the left is the word liberty and to the right is the date 1941. Now turn the coin over and you will see the famous wheat stalks. That's why people call it the wheat penny. Between the wheat ears are the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top you will see the phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. But what makes this coin so special is not just its design. It's the minting history, the condition, and the rare varieties that collectors are willing to pay serious money for. The 1941 wheat penny was made in 3 different mints: Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with a small D mark, and San Francisco with a small S mark. Each version has different values. Most people think pennies are worth nothing, but this is where the secret begins. If you have a 1941 wheat penny in average condition, it might be worth between 5 to 20 cents. But if you have a coin in excellent condition, uncirculated, bright color, clean surfaces, strong details, the value jumps dramatically. Now let's talk about the coin everyone dreams about. The 1941 wheat penny in high mint state condition. This is the type of coin that was never used in daily life, never scratched, never dirty, just kept safe since the day it was made. These coins can easily be worth $42 or even more in the collector market today. Think about that. A 1-cent coin worth $42. But the story does not end here. There are also rare error versions of the 1941 wheat penny. These coins were made with mistakes at the mint, and these mistakes make them extremely valuable. Some rare errors include double die errors where the letters and numbers look doubled, off-center strikes where the design is not properly aligned, and planchet errors where the metal blank had problems before being struck. If you find a 1941 wheat penny with any of these errors, the value can go far beyond $42. Some have sold for hundreds of dollars or more. So how can you tell if your penny is valuable? First, check the date. Make sure it clearly says 1941. Second, look for the mint mark. Under the date, look carefully for a tiny letter. No letter means Philadelphia. AD means Denver. And S means San Francisco. Third, check the condition. Is the coin shiny? Are the wheat lines sharp? Is Lincoln's face clear? The better the condition, the higher the value. Fourth, look closely for errors. Use a magnifying glass. Check if the numbers or letters look like they were stamped twice. Look for cracks, unusual marks, or strange shapes. You might be holding a hidden treasure. Now let's talk about the current market value. In today's collector market, a 1941 wheat penny in excellent uncirculated condition can be worth around $42. Coins in lower condition will be worth less, but still more than face value. Rare error coins can be worth much more. Collectors love this coin because it represents a powerful moment in history. It was made just before the United States entered World War II. It reminds people of resilience, preparation, and strength. This is why this coin is more than just money. It is a small piece of history that fits in the palm of your hand. Imagine finding this coin in an old jar, a drawer, or your grandfather's collection. Most people would ignore it. But now you know the truth. Always check your old coins. Always look at the dates. Always look for mint marks and errors, because your next penny might not be a penny at all. It could be worth $42 or more. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Tell us in the comments if you have ever found a wheat penny or any rare coin. And remember, treasure is not always buried in the ground. Sometimes, it's hiding in your pocket. If you want I can also write a viral title, a thumbnail text, or a longer script for other rare coins. Today, I'm going to reveal one of the most underrated and fascinating coins in American history. This is the legendary 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a 1-cent coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide and shocked many people with its high value. But before you rush to your piggy bank, listen carefully, because this story is not just about money. It's about history, mystery, and hidden treasure. Let's go back in time to the year 1946. World War II had just ended. Soldiers were coming home. America was rebuilding. The world was changing. In that historic year, the United States Mint produced millions of 1-cent coins known as wheat pennies. These coins featured the famous face of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the back, representing prosperity, growth, and strength. What makes the 1946 wheat penny so special is not just its age, but its story and rare varieties. The 1946 penny was struck at 3 different United States Mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint placed a small letter under the date to mark where the coin was made. If there is no letter, the coin was made in Philadelphia. If you see a D, it was made in Denver. If you see an S, then it was made in San Francisco. Now here comes the exciting part. Some versions of the 1946 wheat penny are extremely rare and highly valuable. Certain error coins, double die errors, or off-center strikes can make this small copper coin sell for crazy prices at auctions. Even normal 1946 wheat pennies in excellent condition can be worth a lot more than 1 cent. And yes, some verified high-grade and rare error versions have been valued around $42 or more in the collector's market. Imagine that. A penny that could buy you a meal, or even more, depending on its condition. But how do you know if your 1946 penny is valuable? First, look at the date. Make sure it says 1946 clearly. Second, check for the mint mark under the year. Look for the tiny letter D or S. Third, inspect the condition of the coin. Is it shiny? Are the wheat stalks clear? Is Lincoln's face detailed? Fourth, look for errors. These could be double numbers, strange lines, cracks, missing letters, or unusual shapes. Many people spend their whole lives using these coins and never realize they are holding a valuable collectible. Collectors love wheat pennies because they represent a powerful era in American history. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series ran from 1909 to 1958, and the 1946 issue sits right at the heart of post-war America, making it emotionally and historically valuable. Now let's talk about the market value. While a regular worn 1946 penny may be worth only a few cents, well-preserved examples, mint state coins, and rare error versions can reach prices around $42 and sometimes much higher depending on demand, rarity, and auction competition. That's why collectors are always searching through old jars, drawers, and coin rolls hoping to find this hidden gem. The most exciting part? Many people still unknowingly own these coins. They sit in old boxes, drawers, piggy banks, and family collections waiting to be discovered. So here's a challenge for you. After watching this video, check your spare change. Look inside your old coin jars. Search your grandparents' collections. You might just find a 1946 wheat penny that could be worth real money. If you love treasure hunting, history, and secret money finds, then you must like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. Drop a comment below if you have ever found a wheat penny or if you're going to start searching after this video. Who knows? The next $42 penny could be yours. Stay tuned for more rare coin discoveries, hidden treasures, and surprising coin values from around the world. If you want, I can also write thumbnail text ideas, SEO tags, video description, more dramatic scripts. Just tell me what you need next. Today, you are about to discover one of the most amazing and secretly valuable coins in American history. A tiny copper coin that many people throw away every day, but collectors are paying serious money for. This is the legendary 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a 1-cent coin that could be sitting in your pocket right now and could be worth more than you ever imagined. This is not just a penny. This is history in your hand. This is the story of the United States. This is a coin that was made during a powerful era. And some rare versions of this coin are worth as much as $42 or even more in today's collector's market. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might rush to check your old jars, drawers, and coin collections. Let's travel back in time. The year was 1956. America was growing fast after World War II. Families were building new homes. Industries were booming. The country was becoming powerful. And during this time, the United States Mint was producing millions of Lincoln wheat pennies. These coins were made mostly from copper and had a special warm red-brown color that made them beautiful and different from today's pennies. On the front side of the coin, we see President Abraham Lincoln. He was one of the greatest presidents in American history. He ended slavery. He kept the country together. His face on this coin reminds people of freedom, strength, and unity. Below his portrait, words like "In God we trust" and "liberty" are written, giving this tiny coin a deep meaning. Now look at the back of the coin. This is where the magic happens. Instead of the modern Lincoln Memorial design, the 1956 penny shows two wheat stalks. That is why it is called the wheat penny. These wheat stalks represent prosperity, growth, and the strong agricultural roots of America. This wheat design was used only from 1909 to 1958. That makes the 1956 wheat penny one of the last coins ever made with this beautiful classic design. Now here is where things get exciting. Not all 1956 Lincoln wheat pennies are worth big money. But some special ones are. The value depends on three major things: the condition of the coin, the mint mark, and rare errors. Let's talk about mint marks. Some 1956 pennies were made in Philadelphia. These have no mint mark. Some were made in Denver and have a small D under the date. The Denver ones are often more valuable, especially in high condition. Now let's talk about condition. If your 1956 wheat penny looks shiny, clean, and has clear details of Lincoln's hair and the wheat lines, collectors will pay much more for it. A worn-out dull coin might be worth only a few cents. But a clean and well-preserved one can sell for many dollars. But the real money comes from rare errors. Some 1956 wheat pennies were made with minting mistakes. These mistakes make the coin extremely rare and valuable. Examples include double die errors where the date and letters look doubled, off-center strikes where the design is not centered, cracks in the coin caused by damaged molds, and missing letters or unusual metal textures. These rare error coins are the ones collectors fight over. Now let's talk about the market value. A regular 1956 wheat penny in normal circulated condition might be worth a few cents to $1. But a high-quality uncirculated coin can sell for $10, $20, or even more. And some rare varieties have been sold around $42 in today's collector's market. Yes, that's right. A small 1-cent coin can reach a market value of $42 or higher depending on rarity and condition. That's an incredible return. Now imagine how many people in the past used this coin for candy, newspapers, or gum. They never knew they were holding a future treasure. So where can you find this coin? You can find 1956 wheat pennies in old piggy banks, coin jars, antique shops, flea markets, inherited collections, or even hidden inside rolls of old coins from banks. Many people still find them today. Here's something amazing. Many collectors around the world search for this exact coin because it represents the end of an era. Just 2 years later, in 1958, the wheat design was removed forever. That means the 1956 penny is one of the last true wheat pennies ever made. That makes it emotional. That makes it special. That makes it valuable. Now let me tell you a secret. If you ever find a 1956 penny that looks very sharp, very bright, and has strong wheat lines on the back, you should never spend it. You should never clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Keep it safe in a holder or soft cloth. And have it checked by a professional coin dealer, because that tiny coin could be your hidden jackpot. Collectors today are paying serious money for old classic American coins. The demand is increasing. The supply is decreasing. That means prices are going up. The 1956 Lincoln wheat penny is not just a coin. It is history. It is art. It is treasure. It is memory. And the idea that a simple 1-cent coin can be worth $42 or more makes it even more exciting. So the next time you see an old brown penny, do not ignore it. Look at the date. Look for 1956. Look for the wheat stalks. Because you might be holding a piece of American history that could change your luck. If you love coin videos like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another hidden treasure story. Comment below and tell me if you own a wheat penny. And share this video with your friends so they can check their coins too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next treasure hunt. If you want, I can also write catchy titles, tags, and description for this video. Today, I am going to show you one of the most shocking and underrated American coins in history. A tiny copper coin that looks simple but can be worth real money. This is the legendary 1957 wheat penny, the Lincoln 1-cent coin that collectors are hunting for like treasure. But here's the shocking part. Some versions of this small penny are selling for up to $42 or even more in today's market. And many people still throw them away without knowing their real value. Let's dive deep into the story, history, hidden value, and collectability of the 1957 wheat penny, a coin that could be sitting inside your drawer right now. The wheat penny was first introduced in the year 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. For the first time in history, a real person's face was placed on a circulating American coin. This was a bold and emotional decision, because Abraham Lincoln symbolized freedom, unity, and strength for the entire nation. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, who gave the coin its famous front design of Lincoln's side profile. On the back side, the coin showed 2 wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent, which is why collectors today call it the wheat penny. Now let's focus on the star of this video, the 1957 wheat penny. The year 1957 was one of the final years of the wheat penny era. Just 1 year later, in 1958, the wheat design was discontinued forever and replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. This makes the 1957 penny one of the last true wheat pennies ever produced, which adds to its historical importance and collector demand. Millions of these coins were minted in 1957 by different United States mints. Some were made in Philadelphia with no mint mark. Others were made in Denver and have a small D mint mark below the date. These small details dramatically affect the value of the coin. Now let's talk about the value, because this is where things get exciting. A normal, heavily worn 1957 wheat penny may be worth just a few cents. But when the coin is in excellent condition, shows full original mint luster, and has no major scratches or damage, the value increases a lot. Uncirculated 1957 wheat pennies in beautiful condition are often valued between $5 and $20. But here's the part most people don't know. Some high-grade 1957 wheat pennies, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS and NGC, have sold in the market for around $30 to $42, and sometimes even higher depending on demand, preservation, and rare characteristics. And that's not all. Certain rare errors on 1957 wheat pennies can make the price explode. These error coins are like mistakes made at the mint, and collectors love them. These include double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, and clipped planchets. A 1957 penny with a strong double die effect, where the letters and numbers look like they are doubled, can sell for much more than $42. Some rare error examples have reached hundreds of dollars at auction. So how can you tell if your 1957 penny is valuable? First, look at the condition. Is the coin shiny? Does Lincoln's face show full detail? Are the wheat ears sharp and clear? Second, check the mint mark under the date. AD means it was made in Denver. No letter means Philadelphia. Third, use a magnifying glass and look closely at the words "I in God we trust" and "Liberty." If the letters appear doubled, thicker, or shadowed, you might have a rare variety. Now let's talk about why collectors love this coin so much. The 1957 wheat penny represents the end of a beautiful era of American coin design. It is a physical piece of history from the 1950s, a time of post-war growth, classic American cars, and old-style craftsmanship. Holding this coin feels like holding a memory from another time. Coin collectors around the world actively search for wheat pennies to complete their collections. The 1957 version is one of the most popular because it is old, historic, and linked to the final years of the wheat design. And yes, in the current collectibles market, well-preserved examples have been valued and sold in ranges that can reach around $42 depending on quality, grading, and special features. Prices change over time based on demand, rarity, and market trends. This is why some simple-looking pennies can secretly be valuable. So before you throw away old coins, before you ignore loose change, take a closer look. That small copper penny could be your hidden treasure. Imagine finding something that cost just 1 cent but is now worth more than $40. That is the magic of coin collecting. And the best part is, you don't have to be rich to start. You don't need expensive tools. Just curiosity, patience, and a good eye. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another treasure story. Comment below and tell me if you have ever found a wheat penny, and what year it was, because the next coin you find could change your wallet forever. If you want, I can also write a clickbait title video description with tags, thumbnail text. Just tell me what you want next.